Good evening, everybody. Mike Forsythe here, and I am starting a new video series called Sponsorship Saturdays. We all love to talk about sponsorships. Obviously, everybody would love to get a sponsorship, and I want to help the industry, whether it is somebody applying for their first sponsorship or their fifth sponsorship, as well as the company that might think about offering a sponsorship, or maybe they're scared to offer sponsorships. Um, in my professional experience, it's a great way to meet new people, to endorse people that are really behind your product. And when used appropriately, it's a great way to get a product out there. Obviously, there are many negatives as well. Um, Quickly, somebody doesn't do what they're supposed to do, and you don't get any of the promises that the person signed up for, or the product just is sold behind your back or something, and it happens. So many things to talk about. So what I'm going to do is focus each week on on one facet of the sponsorship program. And just so you all know, my background, for those that don't know me, uh, almost a decade in the automobile industry, but even before then, I was organizing various Lexus meets and events and working with companies with partnerships and sponsorships before then. So I feel today, now that I manage multiple sponsorship programs, whether it's a large multi-billionaire company to a small local company, I feel I have a very good background from the company perspective, as well as somebody that I never asked for a sponsorship before, to today where I am offered sponsorships all the time, because of my true proven track record and history, and that's something else we'll talk about. You'll hear me talk about myself a lot. It's not to brag. Please don't interpret it that way. It's just my personal experience and what has worked for me, and I'm hoping I could open doors for you, telling those stories. So you'll hear a lot of me talking about Lexus, obviously, and things in that capacity. And hopefully it's something you can apply to your life and say, hey, okay, I heard that. I'm going to give that a shot. There's a lot of data already on sponsorships. So if you haven't, Google around and you'll see there's probably other videos. And I know there's definitely magazine articles from many professional people in the auto industry that have talked about sponsorships. I know one of them is Harry and Nitto. I think Driving Line had a nice article, about sponsorships. So make sure you do your research as well, not just, listening to my videos. Again, the core here is to help you. I hope you watch the videos in its entirety. I get a lot of messages, DMs, and emails and texts. I try my best to answer each message, but obviously I only have a limited amount of time, and I have to prioritize that. So sometimes I can't answer every message, especially when a lot of them are the same. So I really hope that you listen to this series and maybe share it with others, because when people ask me questions going forward, I'm definitely going to reference this video series to say, hey, you can watch this, and a lot of your questions are here. Okay, I think I've covered it up, and believe it or not, oh, sorry, I thought I didn't hit record. I saw ready. Uh, okay, today what I'm going to talk about is buying and purchasing the product from the company that you want a sponsorship for. I think that is maybe the best way to show you have a vested interest into the company that you want to get a sponsorship from. For example, obviously I've worked with Lexus in different avenues, in different ways. And I firmly believe one of the reasons that happened was, I had a huge track history of throwing Lexus meets and events, and having a Lexus website with a friend, and being a moderator on another Lexus website, and literally spending thousands of my own dollars out of something that I was passionate about. And it gave me this really thick resume. So when the opportunity came finally to have conversations about some cool things, I can separate myself from everybody else by saying this is what I've done. This is what I've done on my free time. This is what I've done just because, I am passionate about the brand. So when it comes to whether it's from a wheel or a carbon fiber part or whatever that you would like, I think it's very important for you maybe to have a history that you've purchased from this product, these products from this company before. It allows that company to say, okay, well, this person isn't just asking for something for free. This person has spent X amount of dollars with us, and they've been with us a long time, and maybe we even have a slight relationship with this person already. So it allows the company to have a better conversation about, you know what, maybe this is somebody that we should work with as a brand ambassador, as they obviously believe in our products. They've spent their hard-earned money on our products. Today, there's just too many people, in my opinion, that think, for whatever reason, that products should be given out for free. And I'm not talking about a $20 t-shirt, even though people do ask for that as well. I'm talking about thousands of dollars of product. I mean, a wheel is a couple grand easy, let alone a forged wheel. You're talking about $5, $6, $10, $15,000. Carbon fiber parts are thousands of dollars as well. Even detailing kits, whatever the company has, people are asking for a sponsorship for free. Very hard to instantly consider somebody when everybody is asking for a free product. So when you have a stack of, say, hundreds of people asking, oh, I would love the X part. Well, how would you really separate yourself? Proposals are great, obviously, but I truly believe, and I do want to focus again on, by you spending money on the product and kind of explaining to the company with a very detailed proposal, hey, this is me, this is my car, here's pictures of my car, these are events I've gone to, and not just vague things like I go to meets and events, but specific examples of places you've gone with the vehicle, so you can better explain to the person, this is a good reason why you should work with me. I think sponsorships are very relationship based, obviously. So relationship based means you should get to know somebody at the company. You shouldn't just shoot just a blind arrow in the dark, thinking it's going to hit something. Find out. You got to do your research, y'all. Find out who works for the company. Maybe send them a DM, show them pictures, find out their email, and cultivate a relationship that's going to help you standing out from everybody else. And again, if you got some receipts saying, hey, man, I really love your product, this is what I've bought, that really, really makes you stand out. Now, not every company has a sponsorship program. So it might be all for naught. You might not get anywhere. Don't be discouraged, because if you love something and you love a product and it just works well for you, you should pick it up and buy it and enjoy it. I think too many people nowadays think just because they use something or post it, that they should get something in return, and that's just not how life works. So again, cultivate a relationship, stack some receipts, and I think, to me, that really would help you stand out from the hundreds and thousands of other people that are just asking for a sponsorship. And companies, my advice to you as well, and I've given advice to multiple companies on this, maybe start your own loyalty program. It's interesting that obviously today we even the grocery store, the gas station, we all kind of laugh. We all have these cards or enter your phone number for loyalty, and obviously a lot of it's to claim your information, but a lot of it is you get something in return. I mean, I think I saw somebody recently post on their Chick-fil-A account. They had like a red account with, I don't know, 10,000 points or some ridiculous number, and obviously they can get a bunch of free chicken sandwiches or whatever they want. Hey, that person is a good reason to continue there, right? I think the auto industry can do a better job. I think we can do a better job rewarding people and cultivating a relationship with those that have spent a significant amount of money with us, or even significant amount of promotion. There's a lot of people, and from my end, and it's always been important to encourage and develop relationships with people that might not have your product yet, but they love it. and they're talking about it and they're posting about it, and they are just naturally, organically being a fan of your brand and what you offer. And there's nothing better than that. So I think overall, the art industry, we could do a better job of paying attention to that, and pulling those people aside, not just saying thank you, but maybe sending them a swag pack or a package, to keep them keep them encouraged. Um, Again, I've had a long road with many different companies, and it could be negative sometimes because you don't get that feedback, or you think nobody's paying attention. So we have to do better in our jobs to pay attention to those good people, and shout them out, or send them a DM and say thank you. Those little things can go a long way. I don't want to keep these too long because, one, I know on YouTube the people just don't watch the longer it goes. I'm honestly one of those people. I move around and skip around a lot, so I'm gonna try to keep them around 10 minutes long. This is a whole new series for me, so I am definitely open to feedback or whatever. And again, to me, if you really want to stand out, show the receipts, but show you're really vested into the brand and that you're really a fan of it. And I think that really will separate you from everybody else that is just asking for a free sponsorship without no relationship. You don't know who this person is. No different than it's very hard maybe to land a job with a resume when you're just on monster.com and you're trying to just aim blindly for it, compared to somebody that knows somebody, and oh, I want to work for Coca-Cola, look at my Coca-Cola can collection, or whatever it is, where the person's like, wow, this person really, really likes us. If you don't have those receipts, again, organically, if you are naturally passionate about the brand, that's great too, and showcase that and develop relationships with the company that you eventually would like to represent and work with. And again, on our side, the company side, we have to do a great job and a better job of recognizing those people, recognizing those opportunities of good people to work with, and maybe developing loyalty programs where a person has spent a significant amount of money, they're on their fourth or fifth set of wheels, they've bought multiple whatever, and it's like, what, let me create something that will reward these people, just as a way, not one, to just say thank you, but two, it'll keep them loyal to the brand and say, wow, I feel appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the series. Like I said, I'm going to commit every Saturday to doing this, and I'm hoping that it can help you in this industry. One thing I'm also going to do, I'm going to wear different apparel and quickly explain what I'm wearing and why. This is from the LexusEnthusiast.com. When crew Kevin Watts started the site, there was a fundraiser to get things going, and if you donated, I believe $100, it became I forgot, a opening member, or whatever it's called. You got a lovely LFA T-shirt. This was approved by Lexus. So I am wearing this today, and I have my Lexus racing hat. I picked that up at the fan. Oh, I think they gave us this one. I'm not sure. I picked it up at their fan store. And my Hennessy Lexus Gwinnett cup, because that's where I bought most of my cars from. And I'm a little thirsty because I've been talking a lot. So as you can see, I am doing my branding organically, or quite forcibly, in this video. Mike at the ForsytheGroup.com is my email. Make sure you subscribe and share it. And again, I'm not going for the views. I'm not going for the likes. I'm not going for any of that. I'm just hoping to educate, and it could be that one person that maybe it clicks for and it helps them, or maybe it's 100 people or 1,000 people. I'm not sure. But to me, it's not about the views or the likes. I think where I am in my life, I can do a better job of helping others, and also not being so scared of people stealing ideas. It is what it is. It's going to happen. It always has happened. So I am going to be more forthcoming with these videos, talking about things in the auto industry that hopefully people can learn from. All right, everybody, have a good night. Have a great rest of the weekend, and peace out.